So I don't have enough content for the VR video yet. Ironically enough, what I do have content for, that I didn't think I would have content for, is fursuiting. Now granted, I haven't actually done it in public yet, but for the past week, I've been putting this on, practicing with it, because we got the Fur Bowl in just a couple of days. In the past, my experience with mascot has been mixed. My mom, as I said in a previous video, was a Easter bunny who came to our library for several years, so that's why I got more candy. But then in college, well, I thought I was scared of the college mascot. I never went up to him. Until after college, at an alumni event that he just happened to be at, with his new design suit, and it looked really cool, and I was like, screw it. And I went up to him, took a photo with him, and yeah, I realized I wasn't really scared. Maybe a little weirded out by it, but I mean, later that year, I went and I actually interviewed the same person who was in the mascot, and they made it sound pretty freaking good. Then, years later, literally a couple weeks ago, after joining the furry fandom, I got to go to a fur meet, and that was really only the second time in my life I had seen people in a costume like that. So, getting to participate in that, walking around with them, and realizing that indeed not only was there no fear, but there's now a little bit of jealousy because I've been thinking about it for 12, 13 years. And for several years, I had wanted to play, as I said, the television show character that essentially Moonray has become. Moonray's just an evolved version of Sunray, who was an evolved version of Ben, my television show character. So yeah, it's Moonray now, not Sunray. I'm going to be dropping the whole Sunray thing. Basically, this is going to be the Moonray 1.0. Similar to the last person I got this from. This was a 1.0 version of that. But yeah, the night I got this, I remember I'm putting it on my head, expecting fear or something like that, or surprise or shock, and that just never happened. Instead, I just sent them the $1,000 and went home with it, and I got in the full thing, tail, paws, and all of it, and I was like, okay, this is actually really cool. This is everything I wanted, and honestly more. So, Sunray basically was meant for another design. You may have seen it if you watch my previous videos. It was a two-tone of yellow design. My final design for what would have been Sunray is actually dark blue as a background, so really it is my 2.0 design. So rather than getting a full suit made out of, well, you know, my 1.0 design, I'm going to spend some time working on my 2.0 design, and that will get the custom suit, whether it's a full suit or whether it's a partial with legs. This one doesn't have legs. But this is a great way for me to start my fursuiting journey. As it is, I've actually joined a group of fursuiters who I met a couple of days ago that was made up of, yeah, fursuiters, all fursuiters. I'm in their group now. I'm in another furry group for places a little north of where Rhode Island is. So that's perfect because more fursuiting opportunities. Instead of a fur bowl and a walk, I now have 2 fur bowls and a walk scheduled for myself. So yeah, that video might, the final video might wait until September now because it'll be yet another opportunity. And I'm going to be looking for other opportunities to get out there in the suit over the course of August. And not just practice, but get better at fursuiting before I take this to Furpocalypse in Anthem, New England. Ultimately, this will have the same backstory as Sunray, just because of a different design, a different name change. So this was, as I said, the 1.0 for the last version too, the last person. So essentially that's what's going to become for me, a 1.0. I mean, the last person who wore this suit made it. So it's crazy that I'm making such a connection with it because they did such a great job with this. But it is still a question of when and not if I get my 2.0 design, my own custom suit. I still want one of my own, obviously. But I also shockingly got a lot of art with this guy. So I have ideas. Like right now, I'm just wearing a black t-shirt. There are images of him in a black hoodie. I still haven't gotten the accessories for this guy yet, but I will. For Moonray, as I now call him. But I remember that Furmy, and yeah, I was definitely a handler. This video is actually a great test, because this is the first time where I've actually tried to actively make a video or something like that in the head, where, yeah, you definitely can't see down the center. So, also like the activity and everything, how well I'm moving in the suit, it's all going to be stuff that I'm still learning, but I've been practicing all week, so I think I'm getting the hang of it, and I'll get to put it to the test for real on Saturday at the Fur Bowl. Obviously, there are going to be some challenges, one of which is that, yes, this is actually really hot. But frankly, I think the benefits outweigh the challenges. I really don't care how hot it is in here. I've been in way worse situations than this. One thing that has already come out of this is I'm already making myself healthier. Because I do someday want that full custom suit. It means I've cut down on my sugar. I've added a mandatory 30-minute walk, sometimes 2 walks. Now you may have noticed it might be moving a little bit. There is a move in mouth. I don't think it's quite custom fit enough that I can move it well. So I've just been, if it moves, that's great. If it doesn't, I mean, from what I've seen, most people don't move their mouths anyway, even in the more expensive suits. So anyway, yeah, if there was a fursuiter group I joined, can't wait to do more with them. And yeah, I think, once again, just like the week 4 video, this is actually my 3rd time shooting. That was 2 times, this is my 3rd time. And I think this video came out a lot better. Last video was 17 seconds, this is going to be 8. And I got across everything. So it just proves just how much into this I am and how devoted I am to becoming a fursuiter. You know the hard part?